Now friends, we are going to solve exercise 3.2. Right? It contains two questions. First question is answer the following, and the questions are mentioned here. First question is, what is the name of the horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? That means you have to identify the name of the horizontal line and vertical line. So as we discussed, a horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. Okay students, now second question, what is the name of the each part of a plane formed by these two lines? Right? That means if we have to identify the name of the part formed by these two axes. Now these two axes divide the Cartesian plane in a four quadrant, है ना? We already learned this. That means in the plane these two lines, right, intersect each other and form quadrants. Right? The name of the part is called quadrant. And how many quadrants are formed? So four quadrants are formed. Now third question. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. Now these two lines intersect each other at 0, right? And it's called what? Origin. And if I ask in the question, okay, what are the coordinates of the origin? So your answer is 0 and 0. Now the second question is, we have to answer from the graph. So you have to draw this diagram in the graph paper, right? And the question is, okay, see the figure and write the following. So total we have 8 questions and we have to answer these 8 questions from the given figure. Now first question is coordinates of a B, right? Here we have to identify the coordinates of B. Now as we discussed, every point having two coordinates, first x coordinate and second y coordinate. Now you can see here, okay, this is the point B, right? Now if you draw perpendicular line on the x-axis, so coordinates of a point B, x coordinate is -5, and if you draw perpendicular line on the y-axis, so it gives you y coordinate. So y coordinate of a point B is 2, right? So coordinates of a point B are -5 and 2, where -5 represent the x coordinate and 2 represent the y coordinate, right? Now second is coordinates of a point C. So here your point C is like, now if you want to find the first x coordinate, so for the first of all you have to draw perpendicular line on x axis. So intersect x axis at point 5. That means the x coordinate is 5 and the y coordinate is -5. Right? So coordinates of a point C are 5 and -5. Yes, student? Now third question. Here we have to identify the point by the coordinates. Now in this question the coordinates are given and we have to identify the point. And the coordinates are -3 and -5. Now -3 is your x coordinate and -5 is your y coordinate, right? Your first coordinate होता है student, वो आपका x coordinate होता है. Remember this. And the x coordinate is also called abscissa and y coordinate is also called ordinate, right student? So here your x coordinate is -3, y coordinate is -5, right? And both are the negative, so it should be lies in a third quadrant. That means you have to check in the third quadrant where x is a -3, right? And y is a -5. So -3 and -5. This coordinate represent the point E. Clear? Same as the question of 4. Okay, here we have to identify the point by the coordinates 2 and -4. Now here your x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative, so it should be lie in the fourth quadrant, right? So x is 2, y is -4. So this coordinate represent the point G. Okay. Now as I told you, okay, x coordinate is also called abscissa and coordinate means your y coordinate, right? These are the other two names for the x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, x coordinate is also called abscissa and y coordinate is also known as coordinate. So here we have to find the abscissa abscissa of a point D. Abscissa means x coordinate of a point D. So this is your point D, and abscissa means x coordinate. To find the x coordinate, we have to draw perpendicular line on the x axis. So if you draw perpendicular line on the x axis from point D, you will get integer 6. That means positive 6. So abscissa of a point B is plus 6. Right? Now next question is find the coordinate of a point H. Right? Now here your point H is lying in the third quadrant, and coordinate means the y coordinate. So for that you have to draw perpendicular line on a y axis from point H. So if you draw perpendicular line on a y axis, which integer you will get? So it is a minus 3. So coordinate, that means the y coordinate of a point H is minus 3. Now next question 7 number is the coordinates of a point L. Now L is present on a y axis, right? And this thing I already mentioned in your important points. It means in your important notes, right? Okay, if the point is present on a y axis, that means the x coordinate should be 0, right? And the point is present on a y axis where? At plus 5. That means the coordinates of a point L are y coordinate represent a plus 5, and it is a present on a y axis. That means the x coordinate must be 0. Clear? And the next question, the coordinates of a point M. Now here the point M is present on the x axis, right? So again, if the point is present on the x axis, that means the y coordinate must be 0. But what about the x coordinate? The x coordinate of a point M is minus 3. The coordinates of a point M are minus 3 and 0. So students, here your exercise 3.2 is completed. I hope आपको अच्छे से समझ में आया हो. Okay student? Exercise 3.3. First question. In which quadrant or on which axis do each of the points lie? And verify by plotting this point on the graph paper. Right? So student, your first points having coordinates minus 2 and 4. Now, if you check the sign of a x coordinate, it is a negative, and the sign of the y coordinate is a positive. So, here I am in the table, right? That's why you can answer it very easy way. So, if your x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive, right? X negative, y positive. So, it should be lie in a second quadrant. That means the position of this point is second quadrant. Same is next point. Here the sign of a x coordinate is plus and sign of the y coordinate is negative. Right? That means the x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. So it should be located in the fourth quadrant. Clear? Now, here the y coordinate is a 0, right? And we already aware that if your y coordinate is 0, then point must be present on a x axis. The position of this point is x axis, right? The next point, 1 and 2 are the coordinates, and both coordinates are positive. That means the sign of the both coordinates are positive. So if the sign of both coordinates are positive, it must be lie in the first quadrant. And last, minus 3 and minus 5. So here the position of both coordinates are negative, right? So it should be lie in the third quadrant. Now student, you also have to locate these points on the graph paper, right? Now we are moving towards the question number 2. And the question number 2 is plot the points having x coordinate and y coordinates in the following table on the plane, right? Now, first point represents the minus 2. That means the x coordinate is minus 2 and y coordinate is 8. That means the x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive, x negative, y positive, it must be like a second quadrant. That means one thing is clear, this point is located in a second quadrant. Where? So for that, first of all, x coordinate is -2 and y coordinate is 0.8, right? Like this. Sorry, I'll give a name, point A, right? Having x coordinate is -2 and y coordinate is 8, right? So you can see that this point A having the x coordinate is -2 and y coordinate is 8, and it is lie in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Here, same is -1 and 7. Again, x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. This point is also lie in the second quadrant, right? So -1 and 7. So first of all, I have to draw perpendicular line from -1 and one perpendicular line on a 7 on a y-axis, right? So this is the location of a point B. -1 from the x-axis and 7 from the y-axis. X coordinate is -1. Y coordinate is 7. Now third one is a 0 and -1.25. Now student, here you can see that this point having the x coordinate is 0, and we know very well now if the x coordinate is 0, so it must be lie on a y axis, but where? -1.25. Now here the decimal point is given, and -1.25 is lie between -1 and -2, and between -1 and -2 in the graph we having 10 lines, right? Each line represents a point 1, right? So -1.25 is lie between -1 and -2. First line, that means -1.1, second line represents -1.2, and third line represents -1.3. So that means the position is between second and third line approximately, right? So this is the point C having the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is -1.25, right? So -1.25, that means between -1 and -2, second and third line, between the second and third line, which represents -1.25. Now next is x coordinate is +1, y coordinate is also +3, both are positive. It must be lie in the first quadrant. So from the x coordinate 1, I have to draw a perpendicular line, and from the y coordinate 3, I have to draw perpendicular line, and both lines intersect each other at this point, right? The name is D, having x coordinate 1 and y coordinate. Now last one is x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is -1. That means the x positive, y negative is lie on a fourth quadrant. So for that, first of all, draw perpendicular line from the +3 from the x-axis, and again doing perpendicular line from the -1 on y-axis from the y-axis, and both lines intersect each other at this point, right? So point E having the x coordinate is 3 and y coordinate is -1. Right students? So here your exercise 3.3 is completed, and even your chapter is also completed here. I hope students your all concepts are clear now, right, from this chapter. Okay students, see you in the next lecture.